Okay, what if I told you that your thoughts, just your thoughts, could actually change the chemistry of your blood? I know, it sounds like something straight out of science fiction, but today we are going to unpack the incredible, scientifically proven ways your mind physically reshapes your body.
It's a question we've all wondered about, right? You see two people go through the exact same tough experience. One of them comes out the other side, like, even more resilient. The other one, they're left feeling completely defeated. So what gives? What's the real difference? Well, it turns out the answer might not be in the event itself, but in the story they tell themselves about it. And that brings us to the core idea of this whole explainer. And it is a wild one. Your thoughts literally, physically change your body. And no, that's not a metaphor. We're talking about real, tangible, measurable changes in your blood, in your cells, and even in the wiring of your brain. So, here's our game plan. First, we'll look at how thoughts can even do this. Then we'll dive into a really surprising discovery from Stanford. After that, we'll explore the body's reaction to pure belief, get real about why this is science and not magic, and then we'll finish up with some practical, daily commands you can start giving your body. For, centuries, this idea of a mind-body connection was kind of left to philosophy. But now, science is finally catching up. What used to be abstract is becoming concrete. We're moving from just thinking about it to actually seeing it and measuring it in the lab. So, let's get straight to the evidence, because there's a fascinating study that really puts this whole mind-bending idea to the test. The source material points to this incredible study from Stanford's MindBody Lab. And the researchers, they asked a pretty simple question. Could one short mental training session create real, lasting physical changes in people who had gone through psychological trauma? The setup for the experiment was just brilliant in its simplicity. They got a group of adults who'd experienced trauma and gave them a single one-hour mindset intervention. Now, this wasn't about pretending the past didn't happen. It was about reframing it, learning to see stress not just as a bad thing, but as a challenge to grow from. This whole field is called Psychoneuroimmunology. It's the science of how what we think affects our nervous and immune systems. And then, 3 months later, they checked the result. And the results were, wow, just stunning. As you can see right here, the group that got the training, they reported a huge drop in depression compared to the group that didn't. But here's the kicker, the real shocker. Their blood work showed a measurable decrease in a key marker for chronic inflammation. Their bodies were literally less inflamed, all from a 1-hour shift in perspective. And this wasn't some fluke finding. A massive survey of over 2,000 medical students in China found the same thing. The students who truly believed that stress helps me grow consistently reported less anxiety, less distress. It suggests their brains were literally wired differently to handle pressure. Okay, so we've seen the evidence. We know it happens. But how? How does a simple thought actually change our biology? What is the mechanism here? Well, that brings us to the body's reaction to pure belief. We all know a famous example of this in action, the placebo effect, right? Someone takes a sugar pill, but they believe it's this powerful new drug, and their symptoms actually get better. The pill did absolutely nothing. Their belief did everything. When you believe a treatment will work, your brain can release its own natural painkillers, like endorphins, and kick off a real healing response. I love how the source material puts it. Belief is the starter pistol for a real neurophysiological chain reaction. It's not just some passive idea floating around in your head. It is an active trigger. It fires off this whole cascade of physical events inside your body. And the amazing thing is, we can watch this happen in real time. Brain scans show that when a person genuinely believes something, it lights up the parts of the brain that control everything from how we feel pain to hormone release and even our immune system. The belief itself becomes a biological event. Okay, so it's really easy to get carried away here and think, great, positive thinking is the cure for everything. But hold on, it's so important that we understand the limits. This is science, not magic. So let's be super clear about the boundaries here. A powerful mindset, it can absolutely act as a supporting factor. It can influence your immune system, promote your overall health. But what it can't do is cure diseases on its own. It can't change your genes. And it should never, ever, ever replace professional medical treatment. The best way to think about it is like this. Your mindset is a powerful supporting actor in your health story. It's not the star of the show, and it can't perform miracles, but wow, it can make the entire production run a whole lot better. All right, let's bring all this home. Now that we know this stuff, how can we actually apply it in our daily lives? And that leads us to our final, and maybe the most practical part, the daily commands you're giving your body. Here is the key takeaway. The thoughts you repeat day in and day out are the commands your body receives. That little voice in your head, your internal monologue, it's not just harmless background noise. It's a set of instructions that your body hears and, as we've seen, does its best to follow.
Just look at this direct comparison. If your daily command is something like, "I'm a failure," or "I just can't cope," your body gets that message and shifts into defense and shutdown mode. But if that command changes to, "I can handle this challenge," the brain just switches gears. It moves into a mode of activation and regulation, and your entire body, right down to your immune response, feels that shift. And let me be perfectly clear. This is not about toxic positivity. You are absolutely allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to have a terrible day. The goal is not to pretend negative feelings don't exist. The key is just understanding that how you think has a direct influence on how you live inside your own body. And that knowledge, it doesn't add pressure, it gives you power. It gives you the choice to take care of yourself in a totally new way, starting with your thoughts. And that brings us to the final question, which is really just for you. Knowing that your body is listening in, what command will you choose to give it today?